What's happening, YouTube? This is Doug Jenkins. We're just going to do a basic video. You don't get to see my pretty face. I got headphones in the studio. I have a screenshot going on. So you're going to see the gear in the right corner. You're going to see this here in the left corner. This is a plugin from a company called Acustica. Acustica has been around for a while, but to me it's only been around for like a few months. I got into the Acustica line through a plugin called Celestial, I think it's called. Celestial Being? I don't know what it's called. This thing's incredible. Okay, I'm going to give you one of the things that I use quite a bit in conjunction with the hardware that I use. This thing sounds every bit as good as a piece of hardware. So that's what this video is all about. So I want you guys to understand that plugins have come a long way. Now with this company, what you're getting with Acustica is they're actually doing it a little bit different. Now these plugins are really heavy duty on your computers. So if you're in the market, I would highly recommend, if you look at their specs, it says at least have a 16 core. That's a lot of computer. It really is. So without further, going into this, I want to get into the sound part of this. So we have two channels set up, hardware, and then the Acustica plugin. Now I have my hardware, as you can see over here. I have it set up. I literally have it EQ'd almost identical before the video started. So check this out. So here is the hardware. You ready? Now I'm going to put my headphones on so you're not hearing it through that camera. Here we go. Now the plugin. Close.
Ain't it funny how life goes on and lives begin to change? When two hearts used to beat as one, never beat again. Hardware. And what a difference time can make when the roads don't think.
Plugin.
Who's to blame when you can't hold hands and our love is just a game? Yeah, there seems to be no more play. We just
hardware.
Can't seem to get started. There's nothing left in the smoking haze.
Check out the high pass.
Two lives broken hearted.
All the way to 250. Try it on this one.
How did we ever let the fire go out? Why did the flame?
It's insane.
What used to burn would ever burn again.
This thing seems like it needs a little more of this.
There's nothing left but the good old days. That's all that's left to remain. I'd give it all for a chance to start a brand new fire
Bring the bass
flame. Oh, there seems to be no more fire and flame. We just need to get started. There's nothing left in the smoking haze. The two lives broken heart.
Okay, this is pretty mind-blowing. These are probably some of the best pieces of gear that I've heard. Now let me start something new. Okay, let's just tweak around with this. And these songs, by the way, are courtesy of my a gentleman that I became friends with. His name's Mark Nutter. He's toured with all kinds of great acts, and these are his old DAT tapes, believe it or not, which is really cool. And they were recorded in Nashville, so they're really well recorded. So okay, so I'm gonna go back to the plug, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a let's use one of their presets. I think I saw a preset. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what these are, but we're gonna find out. So here's the preset.
How did we ever let the fire go out? Why did we put out the flame? What used to burn in this heart of mine would ever burn again. There's nothing left but the good old days. That's all that's left to remain.
All right, let's put the hardware close to this. This is unbelievable how good this is, man. Like, I'm literally blown away. that a plugin can sound like a piece of hardware. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like most of the time when I hear plugins, I do hear a huge difference in the way that it sounds. Let me get up so I can actually set this how he has it. But when I mess around with stuff like a plugin, whether it's another company, Acustica to me is probably the best I've ever heard. And I'm not like endorsed by them or anything. I'm saying that because I believe it. This is really incredible what they've done. So let's hear the plugin one more time.
How did we ever let the fire go out?
Now let me tweak the hardware.
Why did we put out what used to burn in this heart of mine? Will it ever burn again?
That's the hardware.
There's nothing left but the good old days. All that's left to remain.
In that case, the plug sounds better.
I'd give it all.
Let's
chance to start a brand new fire and flame. Oh, there seems to be no more fire and flame. We just can't seem to get started.
Give it some low end.
There's nothing left in the smoking haze. The two lives broken heart.
Let me give you a little bit. This is where I see most plugins really screw up. It's in the low mids. So I want to mess with the low mids for a little bit. Let me get a song that's got a little bit more. I think he's got one on here that's got a lot of low end. Let me see. Let's see what this one is. So this is the plug. There you go. Let's really boost this. Okay, it's a lot. Okay, he's got a 60 bump.
Where they say we learn from our mistakes.
We do the same.
That's what makes us strong.
Okay, let's hear this.
If it's true, that is the case, I should be wiser now.
Let's give it a little more low.
The lesson that's most often learned,
Plug.
then you take. It's a small price to pay to avoid one more mistake. This whole world's a school and every day's a test. I've stood the test of time, I know I've done my best, but there's so much more I learned the hard way.
That's better.
No, the only rule in life, you gotta follow your own heart. Along the way,
Trying to make it sound like
make
it.
peace with your soul. That's where the healing starts. When I look at those who've been broke, who cannot find a way, it makes me realize just how far I have come.
Wow.
And everything that made me what I am today.
There we go. Let's listen to bass.
I learned the hard way.
And it's so close that it's like, it literally is like unbelievable. You know what I mean? Like, and here's what I listen to a lot of is the image. And what I've noticed about Acoustica's plugins, they don't alter the image for the worse. Like sometimes when you put a plugin on it, it like decreases the size. The other thing that I noticed about a lot of plugins, and I'm in headphones right now. If I was on my speakers, I could accurately, really hear the bass the way I'm used to it. But in this case, let's go back here. Let's hit play. And let me try to really push the low end. Like really, really push it.
say we learn from our mistakes. That's what makes us strong.
Super low end.
If it's true, the case, I should be wiser now.
Let me try to push this low end.
The lesson that's most often learned.
That's the same thing, man.
You have to give more than you take.
Let me turn it down so it's level match.
It's a small price to pay to avoid one more mistake.
I'm done. I'm dropping the headphones, everybody. This is unbelievable what they've done with these plugins. I can't say enough. This is the first time in my channel's history where I've put a plugin. So I started by buying the one that I showed you, and then I bought their other stuff. This is that Celestial Beings or whatever. I can't pronounce them, but they sound incredible. Yeah, this thing was mind-blowing to me, and it's based off of another piece of hardware. But this one sounds just like those channels, and trust me, I've used those for a few years now. And I just wanted to do this video so you guys could get a check, like, and just literally say, hey, holy smokes, you know, it's becoming the day and age of being able to use these, you know, in the box. But here's the one thing I want you to know is you better buy a monster computer, because when I have these both running and I hit system usage, watch, it's already using about 56% of my system. It's 2 plugins, okay? So these are meant for the bus, or to print, like get the sound you want and then print the plugin. Now, if you're on a smaller computer, you can definitely do that with the new Pro Tools. But man, is that cool? Is that cool, dude? It's so cool. So I just wanted you guys to hear that. Let me play a little bit more, and then we'll end the video. So you got to hear the Acustica Snow, and they do make the bus processor. So hopefully I can get that plug in here shortly, and then you can really, really hear that one as well. So let's go to a new song. I'm going to just tweak around with the hardware so you can really hear it. And then I'm going to tweak around with the plugin so you can hear it. So I'm going to set this back to 0 and just really go through the bands to give you like a full spectrum here.
I never thought I'd be the one to say how glad I was to see you look my way. And I never knew what you had in mind, but now I'm finally gonna take some time, 'cause I played this game so long, and I laughed a lot, and I've carried on, and now I think it's time to change.
Those things are incredible. Plug in. Let's mess with this one.
And I always knew that you were meant for me. It takes a little longer for a fool to see. I never want to slow this romance down. It took so long for it to come around, 'cause I played this game so long, and I laughed a lot, and I've carried on, and now I think it's time to change.
Unbelievable, man. Hardware. So my name's Doug Jenkins from iMixAmaster.com. You tell me.
I've played this game so long, I've laughed and laughed, and I've carried on, and now I think it's time to change.
'Cause I'm hammering this one.
I've played this game so I laughed and laughed, and I've carried on. Now
Not enough to sneeze at there. Man, is that awesome. Congratulations to Acoustica. just celebrating how great this gear is, and making it so everybody can hear what that is. That's incredible. Wow. We'll see you, YouTube. Boom, son. That was crazy.